Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be laying the foundation stone of an international cricket stadium. That too, it would be in his constituency. Our reporters on the ground will be getting you the latest update. This comes just after the historic women reservation bill that was passed in the parliament, and that is the reason why a lot of celebrations likely to take place in Varanasi as party workers are all gathering to welcome Prime Minister in his constituency. So apart from laying the foundation of the International Cricket Stadium, several other projects are also likely to be announced by the Prime Minister. In fact, as far as the stadium is concerned, this will be Uttar Pradesh's third international cricket stadium, that is after Kanpur and Lucknow, which is going to be inaugurated by the Prime Minister. In fact, what you see right now on your screens, these are the latest images now coming in. We'll try and go across to my colleague Madhurima, who is joining us from Varanasi. Madhurima, as far as the preparations are concerned, we're given to understand that party workers are all gearing up to welcome the Prime Minister, this after the historic win for the Bharatiya Janata Party as the Women Reservation Bill was passed in the Parliament with a thumping majority, of course, in the upper house. So that's one aspect. And the second is with regards to the International Cricket Stadium, which is also going to be inaugurated. Give us a sense of what's really happening in the Prime Minister's constituency.
Well, Shravan, it's going to be a very hectic day for the Prime Minister because he will be arriving here in Varanasi at around 1 o'clock. After that, he'll move towards the inauguration of the International Cricket Stadium at 1:30. And after that, I'll take you to the visuals. He will be arriving here at the police line helipad over here. And from here, he will be moving towards Saraswati Vidyalaya, where Mahila Morcha workers will be welcoming the Prime Minister over there. A heavy crowd is going to be there, and after that, as you can see, that the police deployment is already there. On to my left are the barricades. And you can see all that provision is being made for the BJP workers. The BJP workers will be coming here. They'll be standing and showering petals on the Prime Minister. After that, after moving from here, he'll be moving towards the Saraswati Vidyalaya. At Saraswati Vidyalaya, hundreds of women will be welcoming the Prime Minister, specifically, like you highlighted, after a successful passage of a women's reservation bill. He there then will address those women and even speak to them as to how they are feeling and what their aspirations are, specifically after the passage of the women's reservation bill. After that, he will be moving towards the Rudraksh Junction. From there, he will be inaugurating the multiple schools under the scheme of Atal Vidyalaya. So these are the three events that the Prime Minister will be participating. Right behind me, you can see that the BJP flags, along with all the preparations, the bystanders have been set up over here. The posters have already come up welcoming the Prime Minister and, of course, highlighting the passage of the Women's Reservation Bill. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. It is highly expected that the Prime Minister will also conduct a small road show from here to Saraswati Vidyalaya and from there to the Rudraksh Junction, as the BJP workers are planning to welcome and thank the Prime Minister for the Women's Reservation Bill as well. And the Mahila Morcha is taking the lead on that, Shravan, where all the workers of the Mahila Morcha will be coming along. They'll also be showering petals on the Prime Minister. And after that, the Prime Minister will be addressing those women workers over here in his constituency in Varanasi. Let me take you back to the pictures of preparations as I speak, as it's a very important day. Like you highlighted, that his constituency is going to get the first international cricket stadium after Kanpur and Lucknow. And this is going to be a very crucial step. And as it is aligning with the passage of the Women's Reservation Bill, that is going to be one of the most important highlights of his visit today. As I said, that the program with the women workers is going to be full of color. There will be a massive celebrations with drum beats, songs, songs and dance, like we saw one at the BJP national headquarters yesterday, where women poured out in huge number at the headquarters premises and thanked the Prime Minister for opening this sea of opportunity for them as far as their political dreams are concerned with the women's reservation bill is concerned. So this is the place. There are multiple helipads over there at police line. The Prime Minister's chopper will descend over here from after he takes off from the cricket stadium premises. He'll come here, and from here he'll move towards the program where the Mahila Morcha workers of Uttar Pradesh will be coming and welcoming the Prime Minister, and specifically thanking the Prime Minister for the unprecedented step that has been taken by the Narendra Modi government of passing the women's reservation bill. We'll move forward and show you the kind of preparations. This stretch that has been erected for the BJP workers over here is it's stretching to extending towards all kilometers from here, and you can see that on my right the kind of makeshift arrangement that has been erected over here. All the BJP workers will be standing behind these arrangements, and from here the Prime Minister will be conducting a small roadshow where the BJP workers and Mahila Morcha workers will be greeting him. Shaban.